Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be continuing Tokyo Revengers, courtesy of a Patreon request from Kevin Shoemaker. If you want to request something yourself, definitely check out the Yandere tier or the Waifu tier on my Patreon, and let's go ahead and start. Yep. They're kind of cowards. Literally. Hiding in the bushes. They did get their ass kicked, but it was worth it. They did what they could do. Well, how is this going to change things? A lot of people got their ass kicked, though. Actually, they probably want to get out of there because I'm sure you get in trouble if you just kind of hang around there. Oh God, what if that started a bigger war for them? Literally, he did. Wait, what? No! Don't let him still die. No! It doesn't matter either way. He said he saved his life. They're never gonna make this easy. They all care. Don't let all that be for nothing. I really wasn't expecting that. Especially right after he said you saved my life. And then goes in, what the hell? See, the thing is, we know that he died in the future, right? So, or he died here. And then as we saw in the future, it's probably one of the steps to the reason why he ends up becoming what he becomes as the group. And that sentence and everything kind of shows that a person can change somebody, and somebody can feel more leveled and more grounded with a partner like that. So this is a really big moment to keep that, because I have a bad feeling things are not going to change that much if Draken dies. I think it's still going to go in a bad direction, and that makes me really worried. Very, very worried. It's good that he feels that way. I guess there is no point in worrying about it, but sometimes it's hard to not. I have a bad feeling. Yes! Yes! Thank God. Who knew you'd want, like, a gang member to stay alive? But this show really... The show has done a ridiculous job of making you care about gang members. That not everybody's bad. Thank God he didn't die. They always kill, like, shows love to kill off the best people. I swear to God. And I'm so glad that, yeah. And this is what Mikey needed, is for him to be alive. This part is surprising to me, though. Even though we're getting to know everybody's personalities, that's a quickly forgiving him.
どうしよう。もうこんな時間だ。0時過ぎてる。もう8月4日じゃん。
August 4th. So he did it. He saved him. He did what he was supposed to do. So now does he have to find Naoto and go back to the future? I really was not expecting this much successes, though. Oh, he's showing his real feelings. It really shows that it broke him when he died, and that's why it changed him before. So this should really help. This is a lot of winning this episode. Holy hell. It feels like there's too much winning. The show makes me nervous, so I can't help but think negatively sometimes. What the fuck? No, don't be that guy. He has literally outlawed his fucking shorts. Oh no. Oh no. You can't. You beat like the lower end of the lower end. Come on. Maybe you need to get brought back to your senses. Exactly. Talk about cheese lines. That's what she said. Oh, damn. That's big. The thing, you know, what I've been thinking about is how is this going to change things? Maybe it's not going to, maybe it's not going to change everything, but it feels like compared to everything he's done so far, this has got to be the biggest change when he goes to the future. It has to be changes. One, him being accepted like this in Toman, doing all this, is this going to change his life? Because as we've seen, his life in himself is not really changed at all, right? He still becomes that I don't call him a loser, but he becomes that guy, right? Like this should, you would think, would change him in general more than everything else. I'm actually a little worried because what if he, like, there's so many possibilities. Like if he's in the gang, like, would he be in somewhere, like, he, not just his friend, but he could be in a spot like that later on, or there's just so much possibilities with time travel in general. That's why I love these type of shows, because like time travel, there's so many possibilities. I'm worried about that. Is anybody else worried about that? Center of the universe. I don't like roofs now from what we saw a few episodes ago. Oh, he's suspicious. That would be weird though. Like from anyone, especially a leader like that. Because he really has been able to predict a bunch of stuff. That would throw off anybody. I was actually waiting for somebody to wonder about that stuff though and be suspicious. We saw, I mean, obviously we saw his friend in the future think something had to have been going on, like time travel or something, but I mean, he could always text or something and say, hey, I'm heading over.
せっかくの埋め合わせ。
四つ葉のクローバー
Lucky.
つけていい
Well, there's no way she can be disappointed in him at all at this point. She got to see everything of him in person. Oh, yeah. Probably that handshake at some
い
point.
つからいたの
プレゼント良かったね。
Oh, man, I am worried.
竹道くん、握手が好きなんですか？
That would be weird, right? Like, why did you keep handshaking this kid?
ナオト、
はい。
Oh, man.
変わったマイキー君。妃を恐れて自殺したアッくん。そして凶悪化した現在の東卍に殺さ
It makes sense. All the connections seem fine there.
何度同じことを言わせるんですかね。
Wait, is he still-
竹道くん。
He's still in there. He's still a. How does he never change? How is he still a clerk in a fucking manga place?
ちょっと待って
What happens now to make him the loser?
クビになったはずじゃ。はあれナオトは
Wait, oh, he does still have the job. One step forward, you can still work there. Free manga.
リープも全部夢だったのかとにかくナオトになんでナオトの番号が
Uh-oh.
てない
That changed that too? Wait, did it change that he would never get like on by the train and almost die? Oh, he still has a scar though from the knife. Yep. That changed. He did that would be a permanent scar. This would be so scary. Like everything could be different every time you come back. What the hell? Well, he's got his normal hair and he's what is he a janitor now? And he's still alive at least. That's
早かったな。バイトは？
Oh no, okay, he works at a salon. He actually did his dream.
アシスタントやってるって言ったじゃん。
あ
今日お前呼んだのはさ、やっと来月。
一発目の客は俺な。
That is awesome.
よーし。約束
He didn't go in the bad direction at all. Even if he's just starting out with what he wanted to do, it's awesome.
相手ねえし。
相変わらず泣き虫な。
Well, he succeeded in one way, at least. I mean, he succeeded in a lot of stuff, but why doesn't he have communication and doesn't have him in his phone? That's weird. Like,
もしもし。成功したんですね。
oh,
は
why didn't he have his number in there?
姉さんに会いに行きましょう。
Wait, see, this is
生きてる。
but man, I was not expecting that many successes in this episode. I really wasn't. I was not expecting everything to kind of work out the way it did, which, like I said, made me nervous because this show doesn't seem to have that, you know, it doesn't seem to have that many happy like everything works out perfectly. We've seen so many twists so far, so it just makes me nervous as hell, but everything seems fine. So I wonder like what's gonna happen now. They've got to be nervous though. Wait, so that still happened? Oh no, wait, that's the past.
あの時はただテレビで見るしかできなかった。だけど今はヒナに会える。ヒナが生きてるんだ。
まさか竹道くんが成功するとはな。
は？どういう意味だよ。
だって竹道くん
そうだ。ヒナに会えるんだ。
But that still doesn't explain why
俺今すげえ
he would still end up the way he is now in the future after doing all that. Like there has to be another moment or something that happened to change him, because from what we saw, he succeeded. You would think he would have gone down a different path or something.
なあ、ヒナ。
当たり前じゃないですか。君と別れてから12年も経ってるんですよ。立派
And why did they break up? Yeah, 12 years is a long time. You dated in middle school.
竹道くん
That's not how it's gonna go, I'm gonna guess.
いやいや熱い子って
That's yeah. That's like the start of a hentai. That's not
何勘
gonna
違いし
happen.
てんだ俺。ヒナに会ってもそんな風になるわけねえじゃん。
別れよ
直人。
はい。
俺やっぱ
After all this time of trying to save her.
直人は会えるよ、弟だし。でも俺は赤の他人だから。
I mean, you're not a stranger, but it's still gonna be weird regardless. But isn't that running still?
12年か。12年前の男の顔なんて覚えてねえよ普通。
Like I said, 12 years is a long time, but you did this all for her to start out with.
あったのに何にも変わってねえじゃん。26歳童貞フリーターの。
That's what I said. Like, how did he still get like that? After all those moments, like, what did he do afterwards?
でもヒナは生きてる。それで十分だろ。それ以上望んだら。
Oh, shit, he just ran into her?
あれ
Organically ran into her.
違う。
That feels like yesterday for him, but it's been 12 years. So he's probably going to look like a crazy person on the from the other side, right?
あれ目の前に君がいる。
Oh no. Wait, she has his necklace on still. Why?
止まんね。あの頃と変わらない目をした君がいる。
It's gotta be awkward. How did they break up? Why would they? I was thinking she would like not be acting like this.
いい天気だね。緊張しちゃって。何を
At least you're
話せ
honest.
ばいいのか。
久しぶりだし。
この空気に耐えられません。二人でやってください。さようなら。
俺心臓飛び出て死んじゃうよ。
You're doing that in front of her.
悪魔。あ、
竹道くんは変わらないね。
That's what I was wondering. Like, why did they break up?
ドライブでもしますか？その方が話しやすいでしょ。僕が運転するんで。
You can get off the ground now. I mean, 12 years will be fair. That it would be awkward either way.
あれは俺のプレゼントしたネックレス。まさかまだヒナも俺のこと。
But why wouldn't she have talked to him then? You're either. That would make no sense.
よかった。ぬか喜びするとこだった。でももう一度見てみよう。俺ら置いて。
二人でちゃんと話し合ってください。もういい。
That is true. They're both older than him. Doesn't get more awkward than that. Just sitting there on the side of the road.
やばい。完全にきっかけを失った。
Gotta make your own chances in life sometimes.
いいのかわからない。しかめたいけど。でも。
ね
It's definitely
え、
it.
車を止めてもいい？
はい。
I'm just surprised. I'm really surprised on how this is going.
竹道くん
おう。思い出の場所かなんか。
好きな人と来たんだ。
何浮かれてんだ俺。ネックレス。まだ俺のことを。
That's what it seems like. Thing is, I want to lean towards, of course, like, it's making it painfully obvious she still has feelings for him. That's at least that's the way it's making it seem. But at the same time, how? Why did they break up? Why is it? It just doesn't click for me. Like, why wouldn't they be together? Why wouldn't they have talked at this point? After everything that's happened since he's changed things, and why would why would she still be wearing that necklace? Something just feels different. I don't know.
今でもその人が忘れられないの。イブの夜、ここで振られたんだ。
Wait, she's not saying he dumped her. Did he dump her in this situation? No, no.
教えてよ。
No, no! How can he not remember this type of stuff through time? Time travel's so weird. He dumped. No wonder she still has feelings. He dumped her.
ごめん。ちょっとトイレ。ヒナは先に車に戻ってて。
Wow. So she's still in love with him and he dumped her.
振られたよな。この世界では俺がヒナを振ってるのか。
See, this is the weird thing. We saw that he was acting really different. Remember when he came back from that when he time traveled back and he was in the room, you know, with the girl or whatever. And obviously he was doing some weird stuff there. Is he like, how is he acting when he's gone? Like now that there's this, he went back to the future. How did he act after he, from that time frame of him leaving and going back to the future? What is his personality? What is he doing during that time frame? Does he change completely differently? Like, does his personality completely change? Because he goes back to his, like, just acting regularly when he's in the future and when he goes into the past. And remember what she said, that he was acting really weird for a few days. You didn't talk to me or something for those few days. So is that, like, why does that happen? That's what I don't get. Like, what is happening during that time frame?
そんなわけないか。でも、うじうじしててもしょうがねえ。変えるチャンスなんだ。
Oh no! It's that dude! It's that dude!
今乗ってねえじゃん。
It's that guy from the gang! How do you not recognize him? He looks exactly the same!
会おうと思ったのにな。
Oh shit! Oh shit! They're gonna still kill her, aren't they? She's still gonna die. It's that group that was talking about, that group that was gonna go after the gang. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
嫌な予感。
Can you not change anything?
車乗ってん
You're not in the car. He told her to go in the car. I'll meet you at the car. Oh no. Oh no. Please no. Don't do this.
勇気出したのにな。
It's gonna run into her. Oh god. The same shit. She's in a car. The same shit is still happening. It's just happening later. No! And he told her to go to the car and he left her. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's some bullshit. What the fuck? You can't do anything. Time travel is a fucking goddamn bitch. Oh god. Who is that?
嘘だ。
Wait. No! 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 He's still...
なんで
He joined that group? What the fuck? What the fuck? It still happened. He still dies. She still dies.
奇跡の兵隊だ。東満の奴らはみんな
What the fuck?
いいなり。
You can't change anything. You can't. It's a front. It's a front.
みんなを助けて
Same thing.
泣き虫の
He said the same thing. It just happens days later in different ways. Time travel is a curse in this anime. Oh! You can't fix anything. Wait, she's still... Get her out of the car. She's still alive.
ここから出るぞ。
And he dumped her, and what the hell happened?
足の感覚が
Oh!
ないの。
Holy fuck! Half her body.
昔もずっと愛してる。
お願い。大事な人にまで死んでほしくないの。
やだ。
The whole time he's trying to save her. Oh shit! And now he actually has to see it in person. This is gonna fuck him up. This is gonna fuck him up. What do you do now? You can still time travel, but how do you change this?
何度でも君が助かる未来にたどり着くまで絶対折れねえから。
God damn. How many times is this gonna take? Is there even a possibility?
俺が東満のトップになる。
Head of Toman? But how is that going to fix anything? Holy crap. I think that's the best episode so far. Holy I was saying in the beginning of the episode, this is going too well. This show does not like things to go well, it seems like. There's a lot of questions here, and this is what's making me question a lot of the time travel part stuff. There's a lot of things he cannot control. Obviously, the big problem is he can't control what's happening when he's not controlling himself. He doesn't remember what happens, which seems weird. The way the time travel mechanic works in this show is so odd. Like, there seems to be like these holes in the way, like, I don't want to call it plot holes, but just the way like time travel is always weird. We can't just say there's one way time travel can work. You would think like he would end up remembering the stuff that happened afterwards because he lived it, but technically he didn't, because he goes back immediately and then he's just himself again and he doesn't remember anything. The one thing is the way why did it take them that long to go after him there? Like, what did he do to become the same way every single time? That's the confusing part. He still becomes this guy that gave up on everything. He dumps her this time, which makes no sense as well. Did he get forced to dump her? That's what it seems like to me. Like, or is his personality change when he's not actually in control? The same situation. The same person keeps getting sent to. It's like, you know, the weird thing is, it feels like they're purposely, because that's one of his best friends, like whoever keeps doing that, like the people, the head of the group or whatever, it's like they're trying to hurt. They're always after, at least in this case, it's after Takemichi. They were trying to kill him too. In this case, they weren't just trying to kill her, they were trying to kill him as well. That's the weird thing. Like, why does she get targeted like here? Why they're trying to kill both? Or that's another question. There's a lot of things that seem, even though he's changing it every time and it seems like the circumstance is different, they keep sending his best friend to try to kill him, because remember, he was the one that pushed him out in front of there. But the original time when he got pushed, was that his friend, or was that, because it never showed like what happened that first time, like for him, because there seems to be no reason, since there was no connection that first time, right? But now he seems to be targeted. Why is he targeted when he's gone away? And why does it take them 12 years? Because obviously he still quits and still repeats the process. Why does it take them 12 years to go after him like that? What happens in this time frame that he can't remember? That's gonna be the biggest thing. And I'm sure, what is the is this a 24 episode show? If this is a 24 episode show, then this would be the halfway point. I'm sure we'll get all this answered, and unless there's going to be multiple seasons. Is this a long show? If this is actually, I guess most shows aren't really just one season. I guess things don't really, sometimes they conclude in one season, sometimes they don't. If this is an overall story, then I'm guessing I probably wouldn't get these answers for a while, but I feel like there's a lot more to this. And then to kind of talk about the last thing he said, becoming the head. If you can't remember anything from the time that you go in that time travel moment, you won't be making those decisions. Like auto mode, whatever you want to call it, he doesn't remember anything he does. So even if he becomes the head, how is he going to implement it to make it so nothing bad happens and he can beat this group? Is this one of those things where you can't, with time travel, you can't actually change anything? The same words were being said, the same people were being used. Why? I mean, he even looked happier. Like it seemed in the hairstylist thing was a front. Like, what? I don't know. Like, is it all useless? Is there nothing that he can do? My favorite episode, I have to say. I think it's got to be my favorite episode of the series so far. There's just so, I think it's because the culmination of things and just the way they killed her to make it even worse. And I like to say this with time travel stuff, like the mental part of his brain, his emotional state has got to be getting worse and worse. You would think that would have a toll on you of like all these things not happening and these deaths happening in front of him. He's seen his friend commit suicide. He's seen her like the girl he loves die in front of him the same way. It wasn't even like it was a different way. She still died. Like she still died in a. It makes no sense. She still died in that car. It was it the same area too? Probably not the same area, but probably the same way. Even if it was days later, it's just. I don't know. I don't know what to think here. There's a lot to really process, but great episode. My God, is this show getting good? If you want to recommend something yourself, definitely check out the Yandere tier or the Waifu tier on my Patreon. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.